Man, I still haven't found our damn house yet. It's getting pretty dark and kind of creepy out here. Anyway, while I got time, let's talk about Evil Dead 3, aka Army of Darkness, aka The Medieval Dead.
In an age of darkness.
May God have mercy upon your souls. Something's wrong. Something's amiss.
And a time of evil.
You shall die!
When the world needed a hero.
The swallow our souls. And about to die!
What it got was him.
Groovy. You know your shoelace is untied.
He's a 20th century guy.
For that arrogance, I shall see you dead.
Trapped in the Middle Ages.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is my boomstick!
Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
Army of Darkness picks up right where Evil Dead 2 left off, with Ash being sent to the past. This time around, he's got to retrieve the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, to recite a certain phrase that will allow him to go back to his own time. And while he's at it, might as well, save some people too.
When thou misspoke the words, the army of the dead awoke.
Now, he's got a date.
Give me some sugar, baby.
With the Army of Darkness.
You found me beautiful once.
Honey, you got real ugly.
I was actually aware of Army of Darkness before I ever watched any of the other Evil Dead movies. The movie is kind of self-contained. You don't really have to know about the others to watch Army of Darkness, and so I didn't really know about the others. I didn't know there was a connection because it's not called Evil Dead 3, it's called Army of Darkness, so I just figured this is just Army of Darkness, it's its own movie.
Army of Darkness.
It's so hilarious and over the top. It reminds me very much of a Mel Brooks movie. It's kind of like a Spaceballs movie or Robin Hood, Men in Tights. It's kind of got that silly parody comedy about it. But it's directed by Sam Raimi, so it's got his Sam Raimi touches, and starring the awesome as always Bruce Campbell, whose Ash character definitely seems to be evolving. Apparently at this point in his evolution, he's just kind of fed up with all of the demon bullshit, and he's developed a bit of an attitude. In Evil Dead 2, and even Evil Dead 1, he was pretty much a likable, down-to-earth kind of fellow. By the time Army of Darkness comes around, he's just kind of an asshole, but in a very charming, lovable way. So, and there's so many great one-liners in this movie.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
So many great set pieces and scenes. Again, it takes the comedy even further than the second one did, which you wouldn't have even thought that could have been possible. And again, it's a very unusual move for a director to take the movie, the scary horror movie that basically made who he is, and decide first to reboot it and make it more funny, and then to finally just make it a full-blown Three Stooges episode. Not everybody would have been able to pull this off, and Sam Raimi did it, so that's, good on you, man, because a lot of people would have failed trying to do exactly what you did. I don't know what else there is to say. Just, if you haven't seen Army of Darkness, you should check it out. It's pretty funny, and I think it's a classic. So I'm going to go ahead and give Army of Darkness 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I'm going to go ahead and continue on my way, and I think I'm going to find Ashley's house pretty soon. I hope so. It's getting really dark and creepy out here. So I'll catch you guys later.
Hail to the king, baby.
F***ing ingenious.